No, well, it's weird because we also people will disappear and you don't even realize they're gone.
Yeah, that is weird, right?
And
like guys that you were like, I thought that guy was going to be around forever. Like that guy was like really funny.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Is it women? Is it getting married, having kids, you think?
Could be that. It could be some people get tired of the stress. Jim and I were talking about how much we love stand-up, but we never quit doing it. But everybody's got a different psychological makeup. And for some people, the anxiety of performance is like really intense.
Yeah.
Especially.
Well, I think that some of it's luck. I mean, it's a real cruel business.
Yes.
So, I mean, I was definitely an angry guy. Like for a lot of people were successful before me, and I was angry for a couple of years. Yeah.
Really? Wow. How'd you get yourself out of that?
Therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And just also I came to the conclusion that I was not doing stand up. I was happy for my friend's success, but I felt like I was a failure. But like I had to come to the conclusion, what is success? And what success is like doing what you love and actually getting paid for it. And so then I adopted that attitude. And then things started going my way. And that's why I'm releasing a 12-book series.
That's interesting, man. That's really cool. I love hearing stuff like that. I love hearing somebody figuring things out and just turning it all around.
A lot of wasted energy on it.
Yeah. That is really, yes.
A lot of wasted energy.
Haters. I always say no haters are winners. There's no people out there writing scathing YouTube comments where they just break down your fucking soul. There's no winners. They're not happy. There's no way you are. You're wasting your energy. You're wasting it,
Yeah, it's like you put out, you get what you put out.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
And it does make you feel, like if you're feeling shitty, it's like, and you help someone, you feel better.
Yes.
Particularly if you steal from them while you're helping them. So.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just really nice to me to see someone kind of figure things out like that and like get a new perspective on things.
But don't we have to learn these lessons like over and over and over?
I don't remember who said it, but they said that inspiration is effective, but it's like bathing. It only lasts for so long. That's why we recommend it daily.
Yeah.
And the idea being that, I guess it's easy to fall into a pattern of just not having your shit together or not thinking right or, letting yourself get jealous or letting yourself go down a negative way.
Yeah.
People like this, there's a big cliche, like, I'm just trying to keep it positive. Sometimes what really keeping it positive means is addressing some shit that's not positive at all. And getting to know what the fuck is making you tick. And if you find out that you're getting angry for someone else's success for no reason, it's like, your brain knows you're talented. You're talented, but why isn't anybody else seeing it? Instead of your brain using that resource and going, let's just make sure it's undeniable. Let's just concentrate on being funnier and funnier till no one can say shit.
Yeah, well, it's the undeniability thing. But I think also for me, it's very much like I have to be in touch with being humble. I know this is sounding really corny. But like usually when I'm angry is when I think I'm in control. I'm somehow like I'm crazy enough to think that I can control the entertainment business or I can control whether, my flight's delayed. That's just insane. It's like, well, maybe if I'm angry to this flight attendant, the plane will take off sooner. It doesn't make sense. Right. So when I'm in touch with being humble, it ends up paying off.
Yeah, that's a very important aspect of comedy.
That's the 13th book of my series.
Well, what we were talking about earlier about guys who wind up stealing material, and that stealing is the opposite of being humble. You want more credit for what you've achieved, or for what you've who you are, or what you're selling. You want it. You're pretending it's better than it really is. And it's the exact opposite of humility, and that is the exact wrong state of mind to be in for creativity, I think.
Yeah.
That's so fucking awesome that you figured that out, man. I was for sure at certain points in time early in my career, I really had a hard time enjoying comedy because when someone would kill, when someone was really good, I would always thinking is, man, are they better than me? Fuck, I hope they're not better than me, man. Fuck, how good is that? That guy's pretty fucking good. Like it would bother me that something was good. I couldn't just enjoy it. I couldn't just sit back and watch. And it took a while before I figured that out, that was holding me back, that I would work with people, and if they were really good, I would get nervous. Instead of the way I do it now, I bring like really funny people on the road with me on purpose because I want to be laughing too. Like
Right.
I want, you know, when I work with Ari Shafir, I don't know if
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
him, but him and Duncan Trussell and Joey Diaz and Tom Segura, all these really funny guys. So when I'm sitting there waiting to go on stage, I'm laughing my ass off, and it puts me in the perfect state of mind. Like I want them to be brilliant.
Right,
I
right.
want them to kill. But when I was young, I was terrified of it. I didn't want anybody else to be any good. I wanted
Right.
them to be terrible so that I could fucking skate by on my shitty act.
Yeah, well, it's amazing how
So you gotta
we
learn.
evolve,
Yeah.
and it makes me think of this point. It's like when you started stand up, did you think that you were? I mean, maybe I don't know you that well. It's like I went into stand up because I wanted to. I never had an expectation that I would be able to afford to have a family from stand up. You
Yeah.
probably didn't expect that you'd be able to own 4 cars.
No, never. Of course
Right.
not. I never would have believed that I could make a living off of it in the beginning. That was a dream, a distant dream. The great dream was to be a local Boston stand-up comic, to be like
Yeah.
a local guy. You know, there was a bunch of local guys that made a living. They drove. Look, he's got a nice Honda.
Yeah.
He lives in a, look, he's got a great fucking apartment. It's a loft. His office is on the top floor. That's where he writes. He's a pro. I'm like, this is a pro
Yeah.
that gets paid to be a comic.
Who's
to me, that was
actually doing something
unfathomable.
he likes
Yeah,
for a living.
unfathomable.
Yeah.
I had just had a series of shitty jobs, you know. I had
Yeah.
all of it. Drove a limo, did construction, did delivered newspapers, every possible ridiculous job. So no, I would have never thought I'd have 4 cars. I would have never thought I'd have money at all.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
It is amazing.
it's weird. It's well, you know, and I think the lesson that other people can learn always from anyone's success is it might not be the same path, but if anybody can do it, you can do it. It really is that fucking simple. And it might not be everything. You know, it might not be, I can't play basketball. I can't run. I'm not a jumper. I'm not fast. You know, it's like I'm
Yeah.
too short. I can't do that. Maybe I could. Maybe if I dedicated myself 100% to that. I mean, wasn't there a guy like Muggsy Bogues? He was like 5'6". He played in the NBA.
Yeah.
But the point is, whatever the fuck it is, just do it. Just go do it. Find a way to
Right,
do it.
right.
You,
I
you
think
can.
there's-
If anybody can do it, you can do it.